When it comes to social media, Amanda Halterman, who plays the role of 1,000-pound sisters, is essentially the same person that she is on screen. As a result of the fact that she constantly finds herself in verbal altercations with members of her family, she wants to advocate for herself. On the other hand, when all is said and done, there is still an abundance of love to be distributed. In addition, it would appear that Amanda will not tolerate any negative remarks made on social media platforms. An Instagram user who had gotten under her skin was the target of some rather scathing comments that she made in a recent update. In response to a snide comment on Instagram, Amanda Halterman has responded, "Internet trolls are something that every reality television personality has to deal with at some point. In particular, Tammy Slaton has been subjected to a great lot of harsh comments on the internet. On the other hand, her older sister Amanda Halterman is not going to allow viewers of 1,000-pound sisters to speak negatively about any member of their family." At first glance, it is not immediately apparent what began the argument in the first place. A person on Instagram, however, had some negative things to say about Amanda, and she was not going to let it go. To tell you the truth, I find it absolutely incredible that individuals like you want to come on here and advise somebody else not to act like a clown when you are the one who is on here acting like that. In a recent video, Amanda reprimanded the Instagram user for their behavior. "What the hell is going on with your act right? You are going to tell somebody to come and tell their sister to get their act right out when their sister goes out and does something, aren't you?" However, as you can see, the post doesn't even mention my sister. According to her further explanation, the post was on my page, my personal page. Therefore, when you come for my little sister in such a manner, you should be aware that it is what it is, and it is not what it is not. Where exactly is your dreadful act right? You need to take it out of your mother's pocket and keep it with you. All right. Because you are the only clown that is present here. Reactions from fans of the 1,000-pound sisters to the Brave video. As a result of Amanda's boldness in addressing a fan who was being disrespectful in an Instagram video, fans were a little bit astonished. However, she confronts her siblings in a manner that is quite similar to how she does so. At the very least, this demonstrates that Amanda Halterman is unquestionably genuine both on and off the screen. Those that use Instagram wrote, "That is correct. On the business side, Amanda is standing. And this is the reason why you are my one and only. You are simply amazing since you advise them where to go and what to do once they arrive at their destination. I adore the fact that you never fail to say what's on your mind. Let them know, gal." Your thoughts on Amanda Halterman's answer to a fan who was impolite would be appreciated. Leave a comment below with your own views and opinions here. If you want to stay up to date with Amanda and the other members of the 1,000-pound sisters ensemble, make sure to follow the US TV show online. A moment of fire. It was a moment no one saw coming. The reality TV world had witnessed some shocking incidents before, but none quite as explosive as what unfolded when Amanda Halterman, one of the standout personalities from 1,000-pound sisters, snapped at a fan. To many viewers, Amanda had long been the voice of reason, the steady and supportive sister in the midst of the Slaton family's chaos. Her role on the show was one of unwavering loyalty, providing a buffer between the often turbulent lives of Tammy and Amy Slaton. But on that fateful day, the Amanda that fans thought they knew was replaced by someone far less composed. The outburst came after a seemingly innocuous interaction with a fan, someone who, in their enthusiasm to connect with Amanda, crossed a line. The nature of the confrontation was as unexpected as it was fierce. Fans of reality TV stars, particularly those who've witnessed the rise of 1,000-pound sisters, are often drawn to the personalities they see on screen, creating a complicated relationship where admiration can quickly tip into something more invasive. But what happened when Amanda's patience finally snapped? What was the catalyst that sparked such an intense reaction? This article seeks to unravel the details of that explosive moment and delve into the aftermath, how a fan's seemingly innocent message triggered an emotional eruption, how Amanda responded, and what it says about the pressures of fame, fan culture, and personal boundaries. The unlikely celebrity, Amanda Halterman's rise to fame. To understand Amanda's rage, one first needs to grasp who she is beyond the reality TV screen. The 1,000-pound sisters show had already been a roller coaster for fans, and the dynamic between the Slatton sisters, Amy, Tammy, and their more private sibling Amanda, was central to its appeal. Viewers saw Amanda not only as a family member but as an emotional rock in times of crisis, a no-nonsense woman who wasn't afraid to call out behavior she deemed toxic or unreasonable. Though she wasn't as frequently in the spotlight as Amy and Tammy, Amanda's calm, matter-of-fact approach to life earned her a loyal fan base. But fame, as Amanda would soon learn, isn't always as glamorous as it seems. The dynamic between reality stars and their viewers can often be a double-edged sword. Fans might feel a deep sense of connection, assuming they understand the stars' lives because they've seen them on television. However, the scrutiny that comes with fame can be overwhelming. For Amanda, this newfound attention was thrilling at first but would soon become suffocating. While Amy and Tammy's lives were often the focus of the show, Amanda's less dramatic persona made her stand out. Audiences appreciated her calm demeanor, her no-holds-barred honesty, and her determination to maintain balance within a chaotic family. Her down-to-earth nature earned her respect, and many fans reached out to her for advice, encouragement, or simply to express admiration. Yet, with this attention came a darker side. When does admiration cross into obsession? And how far could Amanda allow the line to blur before she lost her temper? The online fan culture, a double-edged sword. Social media is a double-edged sword for reality stars. While it offers a direct line of communication to fans, it also opens the door to unsolicited opinions, judgments, and expectations. Fans believe they know the stars they follow intimately, thanks to the intimate look into their lives provided by reality TV. As a result, this sense of familiarity often leads to a sense of entitlement. Fans think they can dictate how the stars should behave, what they should wear, what they should post, or even who they should associate with. For someone like Amanda, who had always been cautious about keeping her private life separate from her public persona, the pressure was immense. Amanda's posts were often straightforward, featuring family moments, snippets of her daily life, and her occasional thoughts on the world around her. But as her popularity grew, so did the demands of her followers. More often than not, fans sought a deeper connection, questions about her personal life, her opinions on her sister's behavior, and critiques of her own decisions. And when Amanda didn't respond or meet their expectations, the response could be surprisingly harsh. This was particularly true for a subset of fans who felt as though they knew Amanda and, in doing so, believed they had the right to comment on or criticize aspects of her life. Social media allowed them to hide behind a screen, leading some to forget that Amanda, like anyone else, was a real person with emotions and boundaries. The incident. How one fan crossed the line. It began innocuously enough. Amanda had posted a casual update on her Instagram. Fans of 1,000-pound sisters were used to seeing glimpses of the Slatton family's day-to-day activities, but that particular day something felt different. A seemingly innocent comment from one fan would trigger an emotional chain reaction that no one expected. The fan, who had followed Amanda for quite some time, had posted a lengthy message under one of Amanda's recent posts. The comment was meant to be supportive at first, but as the message progressed, it veered into more personal territory. The fan criticized Amanda's interactions with her sisters, specifically pointing out that Amanda should be more involved in helping Tammy with her weight loss journey, insinuating that she wasn't doing enough to support Tammy's recovery. The message, while not intended to harm, crossed a boundary. The fan seemed to forget that Amanda, just like her sisters, had her own life, challenges, and responsibilities. Instead of offering a simple, uplifting message, the fan had chosen to critique Amanda's personal decisions as if she owed them an explanation. This kind of comment wasn't new to Amanda, but this time, something within her snapped. After years of holding back, years of putting up with judgment, criticism, and unsolicited advice, Amanda had finally reached her breaking point. Amanda's response: a rampage unleashed. The next morning, fans woke up to an explosive response from Amanda. What followed was a rapid-fire series of Instagram posts and stories where Amanda vented her frustration. She didn't hold back. She went live to address the fan directly, and the words came out fast and fiery. "Who do you think you are, telling me how to handle my family?" Amanda fumed, her voice loud and unapologetic. "You don't know me. You don't know what I do behind closed doors. I'm not your puppet. I don't owe anyone an explanation, least of all from someone who thinks they have the right to tell me how to live my life." The response was brutal, and Amanda made it clear that she was done tolerating what she perceived as fan entitlement. She made sure to emphasize that her family's journey was deeply personal, and while she appreciated the support, she didn't need unsolicited advice on how to handle her sisters or her own struggles. As the hours passed, Amanda continued to share her feelings. She posted videos explaining the impact of social media on her mental health and the emotional toll that constant criticism had taken on her. She revealed how, for years, she had held her tongue, keeping the peace for the sake of her sisters and their fans. But now, she was done. The fans' reaction, hurt and confusion. The fan who had triggered the incident initially didn't understand the full extent of the backlash that would follow. After all, their intention was never to upset Amanda. They were merely trying to engage in a conversation with someone they admired. However, upon seeing Amanda's explosive response, the fan felt stunned and hurt. The fan posted an apology, acknowledging that they had overstepped a boundary. They explained that they never meant to be disrespectful or to tell Amanda how to live her life. They only wanted to show support and had gotten carried away in their desire to connect with their idol. But the damage had already been done. The fan was left reeling, wondering if their words would forever change the way Amanda saw them. Public backlash, support, or criticism? The incident sparked a massive debate online. Some fans rallied behind Amanda, praising her for standing up for herself and setting clear boundaries. They understood how difficult it could be to deal with the constant pressure from fans, especially when they assumed they had a right to influence a celebrity's personal decisions. For these supporters, Amanda's outburst was long overdue. On the other hand, many others criticized her response, arguing that she had overreacted. They claimed that the fan was simply trying to engage in a meaningful conversation and had not meant to offend her. They accused Amanda of being overly sensitive and suggested that she should have handled the situation privately rather than airing her grievances publicly. The fallout, personal reflection, and growth. In the aftermath, Amanda took a step back. She deleted some of the posts in which she had ranted but left others up as a reminder of her feelings. For Amanda, this was a pivotal moment in her journey as a public figure. It forced her to confront the limits of her patience and the real emotional toll that fame had on her. In interviews following the incident, Amanda expressed regret for the intensity of her response but maintained that it was a necessary moment of boundary setting. She acknowledged that while fans had every right to voice their opinions, she had every right to protect her peace. Navigating fame and boundaries. The incident with the fan was a wake-up call for Amanda Halterman. It highlighted the fragile balance between a public persona and a private life. The outburst, while controversial, ultimately became a powerful lesson for both Amanda and her fans. It underscored the importance of respecting boundaries and reminded the world that reality TV stars, for all their visibility, are still human beings with feelings, limits, and personal lives. As the dust settled, Amanda emerged stronger, more confident in setting boundaries, and ready to navigate the challenges of fame with a renewed sense of self-awareness. The rampage over a fan was not just a moment of rage, it was a turning point, one that would redefine her relationship with her audience moving forward.